Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 2. Yes, I'm wearing my glasses and I think that it's only the second time on my channel that you're gonna have a video of me with my glasses. Normally, you know, I have lens. I think that you're naming them like that in English, you know, directly on my eyes, but I have an issue with this eye since 2 days now, so it's like that. I don't think that it's gonna be really disturbing for you, you know, to see me with my glasses, and if it's really the case, guys, really, you're disturbed for really a little thing. I'm right there to discover the second episode of The Last of Us, and I'm really excited to discover it. You know it, I think, if you watch my reaction video about the first episode. I never played to this game. I really knew just a little before beginning this show, before beginning the first episode. The only things that I knew, I told you about it, it was the fact that I knew about the casting, I mean, the two main characters only. I was surprised, you know, by the actress who is playing Tess, for example. I knew that we would have a guy, that we would have an orphan girl, and that it's the end of the world with zombies, and the girl can be useful to help to save the world. Really, the only thing that I knew about this show, but I was really interested to react to it because I heard a lot of good things about it, you know, because of how it was done, how it was filmed, and you know that it's really something which is really pleasing me when I watch a new show, a movie, a new anime, stuff like that. I'm really paying attention to how it is on screen, how it's filmed, how it's done, the pictures, the lights, the music, the composition, you know, of the pictures and all. So I was really interested to discover how it would be done right there, because a lot of people talked about it, you know, in a good way, like it was great, like it was truly interesting. And also they said that they really applied things from the game really well on screen. So, you know, as someone who never played to the game, I was really interested to see if I would notice it, you know, if I could be like, oh, that sequence really it's coming from the game or not. And I think that I saw that during 3 sequences, you know, during the first episode, but I said it also during the review, it was made in a subtle way, you know, someone who doesn't know that it's coming from a game, I don't think that they're gonna see it. It's really things, I think, for the fans which are interesting and that maybe I can notice, but I'm not even sure about it, you know. So it's really cool for that. I was interested for sure by the casting, you know that I cried a lot when she died into Game of Thrones. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link right there. Like, really, I was a total mess during this episode. And you had also my reaction videos about the first seasons of The Mandalorian, so you know how much I also appreciate that actor. So I was interested by this casting to see them right there. And yes, I wanted to try it, but because I'm not a fan of the game, I didn't know if I was truly legitimate or not to react to it, but at the same time I thought that it could be interesting to react to it, to give also to people the opinion of someone who doesn't have that affection for the characters, for the story, who is gonna be really neutral about it. Like, I'm not gonna begin it, I'm not gonna watch it, you know, I'm not gonna be excited about it like maybe the fans are gonna be, and I'm not gonna have that nostalgia neither. And again, I know about it because I reacted also to His Dark Materials, to Game of Thrones, to House of the Dragon, to the Rings of Power, to stuff like that which are adapted, you know, from books that I read, that I loved. So I was excited and I had that nostalgia when I discovered these shows and stuff like that. Right there, it's not gonna be the case for sure, but I think that it's great also to have the opinion of someone who is not, you know, impacted like for sure it's not gonna be objective because of that, you know. I'm really gonna judge this show for what it is, you know, for really the show itself, and I thought that it could be interesting. But again, you know, if I take this show for what it is, a show, I need to apply the thing that I always apply, you know, for the shows that I react to on my channel. Meaning, I'm not gonna post my reaction videos only after the first episode, stuff like that. I'm gonna watch the first episodes, and after that I'm gonna decide if I would post these videos. And again, with me, if I'm beginning to post videos about a show, it means that I decided to react to the entire show, or at least to the entire first season. So if you can see that on Patreon or on YouTube, it means that I decided to react at least to the entire first season of The Last of Us. After the first episode that I watched with you guys, you saw that I thought that this first episode was really promising. I was really intrigued by how it was done, you know, how it was written, how it was built, that first episode. The fact that we had an entire first part with a character who died at the end. So truly, it gave me the impression that everyone can die really quickly, and even the main characters. It helped also to build the tension around that context, you know, that world, that universe, the fact that really everyone is in danger, no one is safe, stuff like that. So it was cool for that, even if I was a little disturbed by it, because really we spent the first half of the episode not with one of the main characters. And the second part of the episode, it was really more to put the context about the real story and the real main characters, that girl Ellie. For what I remember about her, she's an orphan. She was placed as a baby into that military school by Marlene, a member of the Fireflies, the rebellion, because she wanted the girl to be safe. Ellie was not beaten, but had an issue 3 weeks ago, but didn't transform. Ellie tried to run away because she knew that something was wrong with her. She was captured, taken by the rebellion, who kept her right there and who saw that the girl was not transforming. So now the Fireflies, they wanted to take her out to another squad of the rebellion. They couldn't do it themselves, so they asked to Tess and Joel to do it for them because they trust them. I think that these two, they were former soldiers. I really mean these two. And Joel, he wants to get out to have news about Tommy because he doesn't have news about Tommy since 3 weeks. Same timing, you know, than Ellie. I noticed that during the editing. And yes, he didn't have news about Tommy since a long time with the radio and stuff like that. And now they are out. They killed a soldier. Stuff like that. That's it, you know, that's the information that I have for now. About Ellie, you know, I'm wondering because she was born after all of that happened, you know, the end of the world. She didn't have any parents. She was an orphan, like was she created into a lab, or maybe they made experiences to her as a baby into a lab, and maybe Marlene, she knew about it, you know, it's the Fireflies who did that to her as a baby, but she was not okay to continue to do it, Marlene, so she put the baby into that military school. I don't appreciate that thing, but why not? And you know, I'm even wondering about that fungi, I don't know how to name it. How it's spreading, I'm not even sure that I understood yet. I understood, you know, the thing about how it's spreading, the timing that you can have, you know, to be transformed. Because we had a picture, you know, clearly a poster about it, so I understood that. But I still don't understand, you know, if it's something into the air or something like that. You know, fungus, normally it's something, you know, by contact, something like that. And what did they say at the beginning? The fact that it's coming from the city, like, that explanation, it's not enough for me. Like, it's into the city. It was printed into the city. Everyone in the city got it just like that. Again, it was something into the air? No. I'm not okay with how it was created, how it was spread, you know, the first time, how they have it right now. I mean, they can catch it right now. I think that I understood, but I want the confirmation of it. I need more information about that. The first episode was full of informations. It was really not a slow episode because we had some moments of action. But at the same time, it was a slow episode, you know, for a show like that, which is supposed to be really an action show. I expected more than what we had. But I think that at the same time, they really took that entire first episode to really create the context for the story, for the characters, for the situation. So it's also logical, and I think that it's also logical with that kind of game in which, you know, again, they're taking the time at the beginning to build things, and then little by little, you know, the tension is growing, and really actions is really quicker, faster, little by little, and at the end it's really like everything is decided just like that. You have to take decisions just like that really quickly. You know, everything is accelerating really at the end of the game with that kind of game. So maybe it's because of that that I also had that impression with the first episode. Okay, so right there I'm gonna watch the second episode with you guys, which is gonna confirm me, I think, that I'm gonna react to this show. We'll see during the review of this first episode. And yes, let's go for this second episode. If you want, guys, I have a Patreon on which you can have this episode earlier. I think that I planned one day earlier for The Last of Us if I decide to react to it. And with an extended all 4 action part, I already edited, you know, the video about the first episode, and I put the extended reaction part for the first episode, but it's 20 minutes longer. Okay? 20 minutes longer, and for sure without the logo on it. I'm forced to put the logo on it to not have my videos blocked. If you can be interested by that. Okay, let's go for this episode 2. It's really weird for me to have my glasses, you know, for these videos. I'm really not used to it. Let's go.
Tapi kenapa menggunakan kolorasol untuk mempersiapkan slide? Kami gunakan sebagai persiapan pengambilan sampel dari tubuh manusia, Pak.
From a human?
Kondisi tidak bisa bertahan pada manusia.
She's dead? Meaning she didn't come back to life as a dead yet? Ah, she was bitten, that one.
Apa ini kehidupan manusia?
And the fact that you have your fingers into... Ah! Okay! Okay. I'm really just interested, like, okay.
Seorang perempuan yang tiba-tiba melakukan kekerasan menyerang bakwa rekan kerja dan menggigit 3 orang di antaranya. Perempuan itu mencoba menyerang dan terpaksa harus ditembak. Lalu bagaimana dengan orang yang menggigitnya? Dibawa untuk observasi. Sayangnya beberapa jam kemudian telah menjadi keharusan sesuai.
The camera is zooming, you know, little by little.
Mereka harus tetap dieksekusi.
It's simplifying, you know, that impression that it's too late, you're blocked,
14 orang hilang.
you know.
Kami butuh vaksin. Butuh obat.
Too soon for the vaccine. First, you need to stop it to spread and...
Tidak ada obat dan tidak ada vaksin. Jadi apa yang harus kami lakukan? Bom seluruh kota dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
I understand the logic, but really, girl.
Maaf, Pak.
See, it's continuing.
Apa ada yang bisa antar saya pulang? Saya hanya ingin bersama dengan keluarga, bahkan suami dan anak-anak saya.
She knows. She knows that she's blocked. She knows that it's the end.
Morning.
Okay. They're scared, for sure.
Shows your arm.
Yeah, it's not getting any worse, is it?
What was Marlene doing with an infected kid?
I'm not infected.
You are, so maybe you are.
Shouldn't shoot you.
You have it inside of you because each time that they are testing you, it's red, but it's not active.
I have to pee.
Test you. How?
They make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. The rest was the fact that I didn't turn into a...
You're out of patience.
There's not gonna be anything bad in here?
Just you.
Oh, funny.
She made it through the fucking night. It doesn't matter. It's gonna happen sooner or later. Alright, we're still close to the wall. We sneak her back into the QZ. We find a different way to get the battery. This is our best shot. You need to stop talking about this kid like she's got some kind of life in front of her.
Your job is to deliver. Do your job.
We're doing this for us. Because apparently you're worth something. But we don't know what you're worth if we don't know what we have.
There's a Firefly base camp somewhere out west. With doctors. They're working on a cure.
I've heard this before. We've heard this a million times. Vaccines, miracle cures, none of it works.
Fuck you, man.
Did you see
You and
her?
me both. This isn't going to end well, Tess.
Just finish it. It doesn't matter if she is or she isn't what the Fireflies say. If they believe that she is, then we get what we want.
Right, and I'm beginning to be worried for you, Tess. I mean, you know, the construction of these relationships,
She so much as twitches. Don't.
the fact that he truly doesn't believe, he just wants to go back home, her, she wants to go and she might believe that it can work, you know, that vaccine. You know, we can have a situation with Tess dying and saying, you have to do it, you have to take her to them, do it for me.
Yeah, it's different in the daylight.
It looks different than everything that she saw before. She never went outside. That, I'm pretty sure that it's coming from the game.
We should get moving.
No? It's well done, no matter what.
Is this where they bombed?
Yeah. They hit most of the big cities like this. They had to slow the spread somehow.
Ah, they truly did it?
So the state house is across there. It's about a 10-minute walk if you can go straight.
So,
Long way or short way?
It's a long way or the fucking dead way.
well, I vote long way, just based on that limited information.
We have to check it from the hotel first.
How did you get bit?
You know the old mall in the QZ? Wanted to see what it was like. Didn't think there was going to be anything in there, and then one just came at me out of nowhere. Thought I got away, but
So it was just you in there alone?
yeah,
Leia, she didn't lie
14.
about going right there, but she lied about going alone.
You got some balls on you, sister.
Thanks. Everyone said the open city was crazy. Like swarms of infected running around everywhere.
Not exactly like that.
So there aren't super infected that explode fungus spores on you?
Nah,
Shit, I hope not.
Or ones with split open
but
heads
still,
and
where are
look
they?
like bats?
Ooh, looks good.
What was that?
Ah, you know.
Wait, are we going in there?
Yeah, we gotta get to the stairwell on the other side.
I wouldn't, like, it's the best place for mushrooms, humidity, fungus, bacteries. Berk.
This is so gross.
Mm.
Yes, sir, I'd like your finest sweet, please. Yes,
You're
ma'am.
loud,
Right
clearly.
away, ma'am.
Weird kid.
You're a weird kid.
Dead.
Sorry.
You want to help her, to save her.
Fucking Baptist.
You know his first instinct. How many did you have you?
Yeah, a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Picture is good, light is good. Why? You know it's a moving camera, it's a camera on the shoulder.
Where are you from?
Texas,
What about Tess?
Detroit, it's in Michigan.
I go to school. So, you two, like,
Pass.
how you end up in Boston?
Pass.
I'm impressed by that.
How long did Infected live?
Oh, I thought you went to school.
It's a really shitty one.
Well, some lasted about a month or two. There's others been walking around for 20 years.
It's different?
You
Why?
kill one?
Yeah, I killed lots of them.
Why is it different?
Is it hard?
Is it because of the human or is it because of the fungus, you know, the bacteria?
Sometimes.
Put the gun down, Joe.
Okay.
There's so many.
The last time we were here, they were still deep inside the buildings. Then I guess enough people came through looking for the QZ. We went inside seeking shelter.
Now on the floor, you know now.
They're connected.
More than you know. The fungus also grows underground. Long fibers like wires up in a patch of cordyceps in one place. And you can wait a dozen infected from somewhere else. Now they know where